Your main man, Minister Jonathan Simmons here, and you know we like to do it, bring it to you live on the scene. And we got a guy here that is well known for those of you who are golfers, Mr. Notah Begay, and he's going to talk to us about a big event that's coming up, the East Lake Golf Course, a big championship tournament. Talk to us about it, Notah.
Well, it's a big championship tournament. It's going to bring together some of the best college golf programs on both the men's and the women's side in the nation. You have defending national champion University of Oregon on the men's side, and you have University of Washington from the Northwest, also coming all the way from Seattle to play here at historic East Lake Golf Club. It's going to be a stroke play component, and then the last 2 days are going to be match play with the higher seeds taking on the lower seeds. So a lot of really great competition. Wonderful thing about this event is that it doesn't cost anything to go. So if you love golf and you want to play, go out to East Lake. It starts October 31st, November 1st and 2nd, and you'll be able to see some of the best college golfers in the country.
Hey guys, you know East Lake is a phenomenal course. They have the TOUR Championship, and many of you came out and saw our coverage there. Well, Notah, I know for you, being a guy that played out at Stanford, the girls kind of lost out to Washington in really a very, very close match, played out in Oregon last year, or this year, I should say.
Well, they sure did. Ann Walker's done a wonderful job. She took over the position in 2012. They haven't missed the NCAA championship since then, and they were able to win the NCAA Division I National Championship a couple years ago, and it was the first in the Stanford women's golf program's history. So kind of neat. Same storyline took place this past year in Eugene, Oregon. University of Oregon won the first in its school history, and University of Washington on the women's side won its first in school history. So a lot of parity in the college game. Look out for University of Illinois. Mike Small's program has been a perennial powerhouse the last few years. They're the only returning school from last year's East Lake Cup. And on the women's side, Duke and Stanford are the two returning schools from the previous year's East Lake Cup. So a lot to look out for, but most importantly, great play. Get up and close to these wonderful players who are going to be on the PGA Tour and the LPGA Tour in the near future.
Well, no, listen, two quick questions for you before you leave. First of all, your good buddy, Tiger Woods, I've been telling people that maybe you should wait until 2017. You've seen him, talk to him. What do you think about his chance to returning maybe later next year?
Oh, come on, man. We got to get him out there sooner than later. I think it's a good decision for him to take these next few weeks off, and I hope to see him down at the Bahamas at his event. Has a lot to play for. He donates every penny he makes that week to his charity, the Tiger Woods Foundation. They've done a lot of stuff for kids with their learning centers, with their scholarship program, but most importantly, we all hope that Tiger comes out and plays healthy, gets through 4 rounds, and we hope to see him a lot early in 2017.
Well, I do as well. I'm concerned about, obviously, his back. We want to make sure that when he's ready to play, he's ready to play. One last thing, speaking of charities, I know that you yourself are very, very involved in charities that are, pretty much catered to Native American. And one of the things I saw about a health and wellness that you do with diabetes. Tell people quickly about that.
Well, our charity's focused on the prevention of type 2 diabetes amongst American Indian youth. And Tom Cousins, who's one of the founders of East Lake, the East Lake Foundation, has been a good mentor for me with regard to charity and giving back to underserved communities. He's done a wonderful thing down there at East Lake, and the Tom Cousins Award, which they're going to give out to one male collegian and one female collegian, designates a young person that is aware of their community service, has overcome adversity, and is good in the classroom. And that's what we try and uphold through our foundation's work, and that's why I'm equally proud to come here and support the East Lake Cup.
Well, I tell you, if a lot of people may not know about you, or at least, from recently, because in 2000 you had that monster year. You and Tiger both, ironically. But I think a lot of people don't know the story. So, guys, when you get a chance, Google up Notah. His information is right there for you. Because here's the big thing. You actually were part of, I think, a triumvirate of guys that really face a lot of challenges. Yourself, your roommate, Casey Martin, of course, Tiger. So it must really mean something for you when you can come out and give back and see the change it makes, especially with programs like the First Tee and others.
Yeah, I mean, I was the first Native American to win on the PGA Tour. Casey Martin had a great professional golf career, but most importantly, he got to argue in front of the Supreme Court on behalf of physically challenged Americans. And Tiger Woods has obviously opened up the game to so many people around the world and basically changed the way that we watch golf now.
Listen, I know, like I said again, it's been great for you to stop by here. A busy tour junket day here in Atlanta. Just maybe a word of inspiration, if you have any, for maybe young people that might be watching this later on.
Well, the only way to get good at golf and the only way to get a college scholarship is to practice and work hard and do well in school. So all of you out there that have any interest in taking up this game and going on and playing at one of these elite level colleges, make sure you take care of business in the classroom first and get out on the tee and do some work.
All right, guys, you're teaching you how to have faith. Notah Begay, a guy has come back from some challenges, and he tells you that you can make it with hard work and stay in school. All right, everybody, God bless you. And the minister's saying, so long. See you soon.